With the help of the nth term, we obtained one equation, and with the help of sum of the first n terms, we have obtained another equation. If these were linear equations in two variables, it would have been easier to solve these to find out the two variables. But the second equation is not a linear equation. It turns out to be a quadratic equation. What we did to simplify that was, from the first equation, the value of a has been substituted in equation number 2. And this is the replaced, the new equation. Can you tell me, after simplifying, what's the quadratic you obtain here? If anyone solved this, I hope I'm audible.
N square minus 5n minus 14 equals to 0.
N square minus 5n minus 14 equals to 0.
N equals to 7.
N equals to 7. So after splitting the middle term, factorizing, obtaining the values of the variable, you get n equals to, I think these are the two factors, n minus 7 and n plus 2.
Yes, ma'am.
One value of n is 7 and the other one is 2, which is not possible. So we have n equals to 7. Once you have n, can we find out the first term? This is the value of n using this value here in this equation, जहाँ पे हमने a की value find out की थी. Put the value of n in that relation, find out the value of a. A comes out to be -8.
-8.
Tell me if everyone has done this.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Rohan. Speaking for everyone every time. Thank you. I wondered that your class is quiet in my period, but what I feel, it happens to be so in all the periods, most of the classes. Isn't that so? Unless you have questions or you're interacting or taking part in the discussion going on. Ninth part, the first term is given, n is given, s is given, you have to find out d. In this one, they have not indicated the subscript, but they have given the value of n. So s actually represents s8. हम usually denote करते हैं the sum of the first n terms with sn. n is in the subscript, यहाँ पे नहीं है, but उन्होंने n की value आपको दी हुई है. So this simply means sn actually is s8 and the value is 192. A is given to be 3. I think you can find out D from here.
Yes, ma'am.
It's actually one equation to be solved, right? The formula for Sn, it will contain N, A and B. आपके पास A भी है, N भी है, D की value आपको find out करनी है. Formula for S8. Solve and tell me what's the value for D.
6.
D comes out to be 6. 10th part of the question, you're given L as 28, S as 144, and the number of terms as 9. How do we proceed? Can anyone tell me what's given to us?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, go ahead, Manya. Go ahead, Manya.
Ma'am, an equals to 28.
An equals to 28, last term being represented by an.
Ma'am, we are given the value of n. We can write it as a9
That's correct. This is
Equals to
actually the
28.
ninth term. Very good.
and a plus 8b equals to 28.
Right.
And s9 equals to 144.
Continue.
And then we can write the formula
9 by
9
2.
by 2, 2a plus 9, 8b.
Equals to
Ma'am, we can
100.
split it 2a plus 8b. A plus 8b, we can write the value 28.
Okay, you want to use the value for the nth term. All right. Okay, let's go that way. If you want. Okay. यहाँ पे a plus ab. You are using the other formula a plus an, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Continue.
Ma'am, we can shift 9 by 2 to that side and fill the value of a plus 8b.
Okay, 144 multiplied by 2 by 9. I think solving this, you get the value of a, right? The value of a comes out to be
4.
is equals to 4.
if anyone has done it differently.
Sum can also be written as number of terms by 2 into first term plus last term.
Yeah, you could proceed that way using the other formula. Correct. Okay, that completes your third question. Question number 4 onwards, you have questions similar to this, like the third question, but they are given in the form of statements. Question number 4, how many terms of the arithmetic progression must be taken to give a sum of 636? So this is the arithmetic progression. Directly first term या फिर common difference देने की बजाय उन्होंने आपको arithmetic progression दी है. With the help of this arithmetic progression, you can identify A and B, the first term and the common difference. And they are saying you want to find out the number of terms. So let the number of terms be n, whose sum is 636. So we can take Sn as 636. You have to find out n. So this is actually a question similar to the parts we done in third question. उसी की तरह का question है, but इन्होंने इस तरह से describe करके आपको दिया है. So you can proceed by writing down the values for A, D. Assume that there are n terms giving a sum of 636 and then find out n. Will you be able to do this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Fifth question, the first term of an arithmetic progression is 5. The last term is 45. The sum is 400. Find the number of terms and the common difference. Anyone who can tell me what we are given here in this question?
Ma'am, we are given
Equals
the
to
last
5.
sum as 45 and A as 5 and sum as 400. We will use the formula n by 2. First plus last term will give us the sum. Substituting the values there, we will get the n. And then using the formula that an is equal to a plus n minus 1d, we can find the common difference.
That's correct. That's correct. This is what we are given. The first term as 5, which is A. The last term as 45. Either you can represent it with L or you can represent it with A n, assuming that there are n terms. List. And then the sum of the terms is given to be 400. You can replace the Sn by the formula a n by 2 into a plus l equals to 400. A और L की values use करके आपको n मिल जाएगा. Once you have n, you can find out the common difference by using the value of the last term again. Let's quickly write the answer for the fifth question. Question number 4, you will be completing yourself. Question number 5, A is 5, L is 45, or you could write down AN as 45. Then SN equals to 400. What do you get N as?
16.
N comes out to be
16.
16. Now using the last term, formula for the nth term, put the value of N and A. We have A as 5, N we obtained as 16. We can find out D from here. What's the value of D obtained?
Three.
8 by
Fractional.
3.
Fractional value, 40 by 15, 8 by 3. Anyone who's noting this down?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, done.
Question 6, the first and the last term of an APR 17 and 350, the common difference is 9. How many terms are there and what is their sum? Okay, Taranpreet.
Ma'am, here we can put AN is equal to 350, from where we can get the value of N, and further putting it in the equation, N by 2 first plus last term gives us the sum.
So with the help of the nth term, we can find out the value for N because we already have A and D. A N का फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करोगे आप, A की वैल्यू आपके पास है 17, D की वैल्यू आपके पास है 9. Use the values here, find out N, and then use this formula to find out the sum of N terms. Question number 6. The first term is 17. The last term is 350, or you can represent it with L, your choice. Common difference is 9. We have to find out N, we have to find out S. So starting with the last term, apply the formula A plus N minus 1 times D. The value for N.
$38.
The value of N comes out to be 38. And then we have to find out Sn. We are using the formula N by 2, A plus the last term. So S38 will be equal to 38 divided by 2, the first term plus the last term. What's the answer for the sum?
1798.
6973.
Check your calculations. Next question. You have to find out the sum of the first 22 terms of the arithmetic progression in which the common difference is 7 and 22nd term is 149. Anyone who is noting down the answer for 6th question?
No, ma'am. Written.
7th question. Raise your hands how to proceed. Other than Taranpreet. Okay. So there are just 4 students who know how to do this question. What about others? Okay. Kavyam,
Yes, ma'am.
beta, how do we proceed?
Ma'am, first of all, we will write the formula for an, like a22 equals a plus 22 minus 21b.
Equals to 149. From here, you will find out the value of
A.
A. And can you tell me what's the value of A obtained from here?
I have to solve it. Please wait
Okay,
for a while.
okay. That's right, Rajvansh.
Ma'am, 2.
A comes out to be 2. All right, so this is the first sum of the arithmetic progression. What about S22? How do we find out S22?
Ma'am, that formula, now we have a, now we have n, and d we can find as 22.
That's right. We have the values for N, A, and D. We can use the formula for Sn and find out our answer. So S22. Now, in this case, since you have the first term and the last term up to the 22nd term, so you can use either of the two formula, whichever is convenient. Either the one where you have n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d. यहाँ पे पूरा expanded वाला formula है. दूसरा जो concise वाला है, जिसमें bracket के अंदर first term plus last term होती है. Last term is the term up to which we are calculating the sum. So here up to 22nd term, we are calculating the sum of the terms, and we have that last term in the progression. So either of the two will give you the answer. 22 by 2 in the brackets, 2 plus 149. This is the formula I'm using, as n equals to n by 2 in the brackets a plus an. N has been used as 22. A, the value of A is 2. The common difference is 7. What's the answer for S22?
1661.
166.
Okay. Question 8. Find the sum of the first 51 terms of the arithmetic progression whose second and third terms are given to you. You're given A2 as 14, A3 as 18, and you've been asked to find out the value of S51. Daksh,
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ जी
Ma'am,
बेटा
D is
बताओ.
equals to A3. Ma'am, D is equals to A3 minus A2.
The difference between the consecutive terms. D comes out to be 4.
Value of A can you find out? A2 is equals to A plus T is equals to 14. The value of T would be 4. A can be A is 10.
Again, using the value for the second term, applying the formula for the nth term, using the value of D we have obtained, you can solve and find out the value for A. Now we can find out S51, the value of N is 51. A we have obtained as 10, D we have obtained as 4. So S51 equals to 51 by 2 in the brackets, 2 into 10 plus 50 multiplied by 4. Taranpreet, what's the answer for this?
Ma'am, I'm solving it.
Okay.
Five six one zero.
5610.
5610.
Those who are doing it alongside, kindly check.
Five six one.
Question number 9th. The sum of the first 7 terms of an AP is 49 and that of 17 terms is 289. This is an important question. This is an important question. Question number 9th. The sum of the first 7 terms is 49. That means S7 is 49. And that of 17 terms, it's 289. So S17 is 289. You have to find out the sum of the first n terms. So this actually will be a general formula. Whichever arithmetic progression they are referring to, uske liye hum general formula obtain karenge using this. This is an important type. Anyone? Can anyone tell me how do we proceed? Please raise your hands. We are given S7 as 49 and S17 as 289. इसके अलावा कुछ भी नहीं दिया हुआ. What we can do is we can directly apply the formula for these. Just proceed. और कुछ तो नजर नहीं आ रहा. We cannot say what A is, what D is. We can definitely apply the formula for Sn. In both the values, just apply your formula for Sn, जो आपका by default formula है. Anupama,
Yes, ma'am.
beta, can you help me write the formula for S7?
N by 2.
Can you just put the values, like what is the value of n after replacing?
7 by 2 is a 2a plus 6d is equals to 49.
All right. And what about S17?
S17, 17 by 2, 2a plus 16d is equals to 289.
That's right. So these are the two equations which seem to be linear equations in two variables. Is that correct?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Taranpreet.
Ma'am, can we do it like n by 2 first plus last will remain constant, so we will assume it as x 7 by 2, x is equal to 49 and 17 by 2, x is equal to 289. Then it will be easier to solve that equation.
Could you repeat?
The formula for finding sum of terms is n by 2 first plus last. So first plus last term will remain constant, so we can replace it with variable x. So 7 by 2 times x is equal to 49 and 17 by 2 x is equal to 289.
The sum of first and the last term will change because the first term is the same, the last term will change. If it's sum of 7 terms, the last term will be A7. If it's S17, the last term will be A17.
Sorry, ma'am.
Right? This will be A plus A7, and on this side it will be 17 by 2 into A plus A17. So the bracket part will not be constant, it will not be same. You'll have to replace the values A7 और फिर A17 का फॉर्मूला लगाना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, फिर उसके बाद आप सॉल्व कर सकते हो. Now at this moment we can, yes, that's fine. We have these two equations which seem to be two linear equations in two variables. Simplify these. You can simplify these. I'm just going to take 2 common from the bracket. Now this part is up to you how you work with 2 equations. A plus 3D equals to 7. I've just cancelled this. This is equation number 1. On this side again, I'm taking 2 common from the bracket. Simplifying. We have A plus 8D equals to 17. Equation number 2. Solve and find values for A and D.
D equals to 2 and A equals to 1.
D equals to 2, A equals to 1. Those who have
Yes,
done, please.
ma'am.
All right. Now we have to
Yes,
give
ma'am.
the general formula for sum of n terms. So Sn का जो हमारे पास by default formula है, that is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d. N नहीं है हमारे पास, keep that in mind. So we will keep n as such. We can use the values for the first term and the common difference. Right hand side पे a की जगह पे value put कर दो और d की जगह पे value put कर दो. And simplify this expression.
N square.
Does
N
this
square.
agree with what's given to you? Please check. Does this agree with what was given to you? Sum of 7 terms, first 7 terms. The answer was 7 square. The sum of first 17 terms, it was 17 square,
Yes.
ma'am.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me if it is clear. This is an important type where you're given the sum for first specific number of terms, 2 different number of terms, Sn, 2 अलग-अलग values के लिए आपको दिया हुआ है. With the help of those 2 values, we can find out the first term and the common difference. फिर आपको एक generalized सा formula देना है जो उस particular arithmetic progression के लिए work करेगा as Sn. Anyone with questions? Anyone who's writing this down?
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Manya?
Ma'am, yesterday you gave third part of question 2 as homework.
Okay,
Can you please solve it here?
okay. Third part of question 2. Let me just ask anyone who's writing this. I think Kavim is noting down. Let's wait for a minute. Let him write this down, then we can proceed.
Done, ma'am.
This one, question 2, third part. All right. So we are given the value of A as -5. Let's obtain the common difference. -8 minus. We don't need the common difference. We can directly work with. Okay, let's just write this down in case you want to do this. Okay. We have -3. An is -230. Apply the formula.
Ma'am, it was -230.
Oh. Actually, this will be transposed. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I missed the minus sign. This will be 220. So we have 76 terms you have obtained till here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now you have to apply the formula for S76. So S76 will be equal to 76 by 2. In the brackets, you can take the first and the last term, -5 and minus 230. Does that give you your answer? Check. Anyone who has solved it, could you please verify that this is correct? And what's the answer?
-8930.
All right. Anyone else who can confirm that this is the correct answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Manya, could you?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Can we continue? Let me just. Question number 10th. Again, this is an important type. You have to show that A1, A2, A3 up to A and so on. The terms you will obtain by using this relation where AN is defined as 3 plus 4n. अगर आपके पास ये फॉर्मूला हो nth टर्म फाइंड आउट करने का, n being the position. So 1 by 1, अगर आप n की जगह पे 1 यूज करो, you replace n by 1. You will get the value for A1. If you use n as 2, you will get the value for A2. इस तरह से आपको you have to obtain a few terms, A1, A2, A3, and then you have to show that the terms form an arithmetic progression. Fine. After that, you have to find out the sum of the first 15 terms in each case. Kindly mark this, the part given after the 2 parts of the question. Bottom page, जो आपको instruction दी है, you have to find out the sum of the first 15 terms. आपको S15 find out करना है. Tell me if the question is clear. Both, like all these 3 questions, 9th, 10th, and 11th, they are equally important. Tell me if it is clear what they are asking you to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's quickly write down. I'm just going to begin with this and then we can just leave it there. Question number 10th. We are given AN as
3
3
plus
plus 4n. So 1 by 1, start using n equals to 1. You will get A1 as 7
7.
equals to 2. You get the
11.
value
11.
n equals to 3.
15.
So this is how you will have the values for A1, A2, A3. So from here, look at the difference between the consecutive terms. Back to exercise 1. This is what we did there, difference between consecutive terms. So A2 minus A1, we have 4. A3 minus A2 again is 4. So these differences are equal. Therefore, the terms we obtained, A2, A3, so on, AN up to like whatever term, form an A. After this, we have to find out sum of 15 terms. We'll continue from here tomorrow. That will be all for today. In case there's any pending work, do complete. All right. And one more thing, if any student wants to submit their notebook for correction, better let me know beforehand when you're like dropping it at the reception so that I can collect it and evaluate. Anyone who does that. All right. Just send a personal message to me or give me a call. God bless you, everyone.
Thank
God
you,
bless
ma'am.
you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.